بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حنواصل طبعا حصصنا كالعادة. المطلوب من أي واحد منكم انتباه ويخلي باله معانا عشان يستوعب الكلام اللي بنقول فيه ده. Today we are going to have something which is called adjectives. What are the adjectives? If you want to describe anything, you should know the adjectives. If you do not know the adjectives, you are not be able to describe anything you see, when you see, or when you want to say something, to say about the something, how it looks like, you are not going to be able to do it unless you know the adjectives. Adjectives, we have many sort of adjectives. I'm going to give you not most of them. I'm going to give you most of them that we use more times or most of the time. Look here, we know in the about the weather. About the weather is when the weather is dry. We say that in summer the weather is dry. We say summer the weather is dry. The opposite, dry mean there is no water at all. When something is dry, it has no water. Okay? So we describe about the weather. We say the weather is dry. It means there is no water in it. This is a description for the weather. It is hot, but it is hot also. It means that it has high heat. It means that when you cannot touch it, you cannot bear it. So when you want to describe the weather, you should know the adjectives of the weather. Hot, cold, warm, sunny, windy, stormy. These are adjectives for the weather. How to describe the weather? You use one of these according to the situation of the weather. If the weather is hot, you will say the weather. If the weather has a high heat, you will say the weather is hot. If there is low heat, the temperature is low, you say the weather is cold. If there is between not hot and not cold, you say it is warm. If there is rain and storm, a strong wind, this storm, you say the weather is stormy. If the weather is covered by clouds, you say the weather is cloudy. It's covered that you cannot see the sky. The clouds cover the sky. It means that all the sky, you cannot see the sky. It means the weather is cloudy. Okay? If you do not know this you cannot describe the weather. So that it is very important for you to know the adjectives, because it will help you to speak about a thing and to describe it. Let us to begin how for dry. Each adjective has an opposite. Each adjective has an opposite. For example, I told you that dry means there is no water at all. The opposite of dry means there is water. We say wet. W-E-T. When it says the weather is wet, it means there is water in it. The weather is dry, it means there is no water. The weather is cold, it means that the temperature is very low, that you feel you wear a coat or you wear a sweater. Okay? The opposite of cold means you cannot get out because the weather is very cold. You are going to move, or your body is going to move because the weather is very cold. The opposite of it is hot. Hot means it has high temperature. It has high temperature. For example, the fire is hot. You cannot put your finger on the fire because it is going to burn it, because it is very hot. So the weather is hot means there is high degree of heat. Black. If something is black, the opposite of black is white. This board is not black, it is white. The opposite of black is white. W-H-I-T-E. You should keep the spelling of these words. Each word of these words, you should keep the spelling of them, or you are not going to use them. we have, if you see something which, or something, you see something which is nice, you feel pleasure when you look at it, you feel smart, you can describe it, you say this is a beautiful, they're beautiful. When a thing is very beautiful, that attracts your attention and makes you to look at, this is beautiful, a beautiful thing. I think that when you look at it, you feel pleasure, you feel happy, you admire it. Beautiful, the opposite of it is ugly. Ugly, you don't want to see. When you say ugly, we say the donkey is ugly. The donkey is ugly. But the rabbit is beautiful, not ugly like the donkey. When you say this is an ugly person, this ugly man or ugly woman, an ugly woman, but you find ugly and beautiful. The opposite of ugly, beautiful is ugly. The opposite is nice also. Nice means beautiful also. Nice, very beautiful. It means beautiful. Nice means beautiful. It means that the opposite of it also is ugly. If something is not beautiful, it means it is ugly. Dangerous. When a thing is dangerous, it may draw you to, or to make you to die, or to hurt you, or to not feel pleasure, or to harm you. You feel when something is dangerous, for example, fire is dangerous. If you put your hand in it, it is going to burn it. Fire is dangerous. If you do not know how to swim in the river, it is dangerous for you to swim in the river, because you do not know how to swim. So dangerous means it is something which everybody do not like it. Everybody feel harm of it. So the opposite of safe, the opposite of dangerous is safe. No, it is not dangerous means safe. You can do it. If you know how to swim, it is safe for you to swim in the river. There is no something which we are afraid of. We have difficult. Anything is difficult means this is hard. You cannot do. It is very difficult for you to do. For example, if you have examination and all the answer you will not able to answer it, it means that this examination is difficult, because you are not able to answer it. When a thing is not able to do, it means it is difficult. So the opposite of difficult is easy. Easy. When you say the examination is easy, it means that every one of you answer it. It is not difficult for you. We have tall. When we say we have tall and long, most of them means tall and long have the same meaning. Tall and long have the same meaning, but they are different in usage. For example, if you want to speak about something which is high up in the sky, you use tall. If you want to speak about something which is horizontally, like the train, for example, you say the train, this is a train, for example. It is long, it is tall, but not tall, but say long, not say tall train, say long train, but tall tree, tall man, tall boy, long train, long stick, long snake. You know snake? It is, when it bites you, it is poisonous for you. When it bites a snake, it is very dangerous. It is dangerous. So we say the long, then say tall. I saw tall train. Say long train. Say long rope. You know rope? Rope that you tie with habil. You say long rope, but tall man, tall tree, tall house, tall flat, tall, and something like that, which everything up to the sky, it is tall. Each thing horizontally, it is long. The opposite of them, the same, short and short. Tall, the opposite of it is short. and long, the opposite of it is short. Okay? طيب, we have old. Old has two meanings. For example, for the human being and animals, if they took a long time or the age of them, we use long. For the things, we use tall. The difference between them in meaning, for example, for the animals, we say عجوز أو كبير في سنه. For the things, I'm not going to say the table is عجوز, بقول قديمة, صح؟ The opposite, this for animals and people. لأن العمر بتاع الحيوان أو الإنسان بنقول tall, old. old عجوز. أما العمر بتاع البناء بقول طب قديم بقول old. old معناه it has two meanings. old معناها عجوز و old معناها قديم. old عجوز we use for animals and human beings, man and woman and girls and something like that. old. old but قديم we use for things. Table, chair, school, anything that has no it is not living, it is not living, it has no life. Okay, we say for tall means عجوز, the opposite of it is young. For old, قديم, the opposite of it is new. New. I have a new watch. I am not going to say I have an old watch. New means جديد. Okay? New mobile. Old mobile, new mobile. But old man, new, old man. Young boy. Old woman. Old donkey. Old monkey. Old lion. This we call for them old. But the opposite of it is young. Old table, old blackboard, old television, old and something like that. The opposite of it is new. Okay? Good. The opposite of good is bad. When something is good, it means everybody wants to be something good. But bad, nobody wants something is bad. Better is more than good. Better is more than good. The opposite of it is worse. Best means is more and more, better, good. It means that worse, the opposite of it, of worst. Okay? We have same. If there are two things alike, we say this pen same like this. This is same like this. Is same like this. This is same like this. But this is not same like this. This is different. This pencil is this pen is same like this. The red one and this is the red one. They are the same. But this is black and this is red. They are not the same. They are different. They are not the same. They are different. So the opposite of same is different. The opposite of the same is different. Tidy. If anything you put in the room in its place, it means that, and anything it is placed in its place, it means that the room is tidy. But if you put the table here and the chair is there and the bed is there and mix all of them mixed together, this is we call it untidy. Untidy مرتب. Untidy ملخبط غير مرتب. Because the room is tidy, it means everything in its place. The room is untidy, it means that everything is scattering or at any place. You put anything at any place without taking care of where is it. Careful. To take care, to be careful, to be caution, to be caution, not to when you be careful, be careful means take care. Be careful means to take care. For example, when I said be careful, don't cross the road because the cars are coming, means take care. Yeah, it means that take care. Be careful. If you are not careful, the opposite of is careless. 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 A person who is careless, for example, either if you look at the shape of him, you see how he dress, how he move, how he speaks, how he. For example, when he crossed the road, he will not taking care. He crossed the road without looking here or there or taking care of himself. This is a careless person. Don't be careless. Try to be careful always. Try to be careful. A polite man, a good person, try to be careful. We have sick. Sick. This is K. This is C. S-I-C-K. S-I-C-K. When we say a person sick, it means that he should go to the hospital. He should see the doctor because he feels not well. He is not well. You should see the doctor. Sick and ill have the same meaning. Sick and ill have the same meaning. Sick means ill. Ill means sick. It means that if you are sick, go to the doctor. Why you did not come to the طيبة canal yesterday? Well, because I was sick. Because I have headache. My stomach is not okay. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor gave me medicine. And now I am proper. I am okay. So I come to. It means that I am well. It's the opposite of sick. And ill is well. Well. So when everybody greets you, if everybody greets you, you say to you, how are you? You are going to say, I'm well. Means I am fit. I am fit. No problem with me. I am not ill. I am well means I am not ill. How are you? I am well. How is your father? He is well. How is your family? All of them are well. Means nobody of them is ill. This is to the opposite of sick or ill. The opposite of sick or ill is for you. How about your baby? I'm deeply sorry, he is ill. He is ill. All the time, all the night we are awake because he did not sleep. We are crying all the time. He is ill or he is sick. Okay? How is your grandfather? Oh, he is very well. As if his age is about 50 years old. Face. Face at the beginning. Face at the beginning. The opposite of it is last. Ali is first, but Usman is last. Who is the face of the class? Who is the face of the class? Who comes the face of the class? Usman comes the face of the. Who is the last of the class? We know that we say that he has taken, he closed the last one, close the class and take the keys in his pocket and come back. This is the last. Now everybody, every pupil, every one of you should not come late. He should come first. Okay? Behind. Anything behind means you cannot see. Behind you means you cannot see. For example, I cannot see which is behind me. The opposite of it in front of me. Now in front of me I can see you, all of you. All of you I can see. Why? Because you are in front of me. The opposite of behind is in front of. In front of. Big. When a thing is big, we know, you know, it's small. Small, this is something is small, and something is big. For example, we say, for example, this is a circle, and this is a circle. This circle is on the right, but this circle is on the left. The circle on the right is big. The circle on the left is small. The circle on the left is large. Also big and large have the same meaning. The circle on the left is large. The circle on the right is small or little. Means that big and large, the opposite of them is small or little. When something is little means it's small. When something is small, with little. Okay? Let us to move to. Look here. We have thin, and we have thin. These, the letters are the same, and the pronunciation is the same, but the meaning is different from one to the other. Thin we use for animals and people. If they are not fat, when a person is thin, a dog is thin, it means ضعيف. You say thin, thin boy, thin girl, thin woman, thin dog, thin lion, thin elephant, for the animals and people. But thin, the second thin is for the things. It means رقيقة, رقيق أو غليظ. We say thin, the opposite of it is for animal and people, the opposite of it is fat. But thin, for the things, the opposite of it is thick. For example, let me look here. I will draw something like this. This is a line, this is a line, this is a line. Okay? And this is a line. This is a thick line, but this is a thin line. This is a thick line, but this is a thin line. But for human being, I don't say a thick man or a thin man or a thick man or a thick man. I say a fat man, a fat boy, a fat donkey, a fat dog, a fat rabbit, or something like that. Sad and unhappy. If you have problems, you are going to be sad. If one of your friends, for example, one of your friends die, لا قدر الله, or one of your relatives die, you are going to be sad. You are going to be sad, looking like this. If somebody died, or for example, in the examination, if you fail in the examination, you are going to be sad. You are going to be unhappy. But if you pass the examination, you are going to be happy. The opposite of sad and unhappy is happy. Happy. Okay. High. Anything which is up, you cannot reach, we say high, we say high. The opposite of high is low. Low. Anything low you can reach, but anything high you cannot reach. Wrong. If you are make a mistake, you are wrong. Wrong, make a mistake. Wrong. The opposite of it, right. Right. The R-I-G-H-T. Right. Right means صح. Wrong means غلط. Left. The opposite of left. This is my left hand. This is my left hand. But this is my right hand. This is my left hand. This is my right hand. Left means يسار. Right here يمين. It means that right has two meanings. Right معناها غلط. Right معناها يمين. Polite. When we say polite means say this is a polite man, means everybody wants to speak to him, wants to make friendship with him, and so on. This is polite, it is good. The opposite of it is rude. So Ali is rude or impolite. Active means not, the opposite of it is lazy. Active means not doing anything. Active, not doing anything, only sleeping all the time, sleeping. But the active, active, always you feel them working and doing. But lazy is sleeping all the time. All the time he's sleeping. You see him fat, but without working, without doing any work. Quiet. When something is quiet, it means there is no noise. Quiet, the opposite of noisy. Noisy means cry and scold and making troublesome and something like that. It's strong. Something is strong, you can take anything. You say this man is strong, he can kill anybody, he can do anything. This is strong. But if he is ضعيف, weak. Weak, the opposite of strong. Weak, double E, it means it's poor. But weak, WEAK, it means ضعيف. The opposite of strong. Empty. If there is something empty, it means nothing in it. It has nothing in it. The opposite of it is full. For example, when you are eating and your stomach is full, and why continue eating? Oh, I am full, I can't eat, I am full. Malan. Slow. Slow means not quickly. To slow means not quickly. The opposite of it is quickly or fast. For example, we say the car is fast, but the donkey is slow. The horse is slow, but the plane is faster than the donkey. Okay, the donkey is slow, but the car is fast. Honest. This is silent. We do not pronounce. We say honest. You can trust him. You can give him anything, and he will keep it. The opposite of it is dishonest. We say a person dishonest means you cannot trust him. You cannot give him anything. He may steal you. Much means full, but the opposite of it is little. There is much water, there is little water. Many for countable. This is for uncountable, water and tea and little tea. Many for uncountable. Many, the opposite of it is few. There are few boys in the class. شوية. Far means distant from here. The opposite of it is near. And we say Ali is far, not here. He is far, بعيد. The opposite of it is near. Expensive. Anything expensive, it is difficult for high price. The opposite of it is cheap. Nowadays, if you go to the market, you find everything is expensive. Thank you very much. Okay. Expensive, we say expensive, the opposite of it is cheap. Means the price is expensive, means the price is high. Cheap, the price is low. So if you go to the market nowadays, before Ramadan fasting, everything is cheap. But after Ramadan comes, everything becomes expensive for the people. So the people will suffer for the high price. Expensive is high price. Okay. Thank you very much for listening to me, and we hope that next time everybody of you to keep the spelling of these words and to know the word and the opposite of it. Very important to know the word and the opposite of it. If you do not know the word of the opposite of it, you are not going to not be able to describe yourself in English. So as to describe yourself in English or to describe anything, you should know all these things. And we have extra adjectives, but the time will not allow us to continue for them. So we are going to say it later on.